Yo guys, what is going on? Welcome to the start of my F1 25, my team. What some people are saying 2.0 career mode. My team fully revamped, much more focused on being team owner rather than just team owner driver. So without further ado, let's get into it. So we can do a full season or we can do a custom season. If I was to do a custom 24 race season, I feel like I should do the first season should be...
Welcome to my team, where you're in control of a new team on the F1 grid. First things first, choose what kind of experience you'd like. If you're new to the series and want to jump on the other hand,
Shut up.
That's it.
Shut up, Naomi Schiff. Shut up. But I love how that says custom season, but I can't... Oh, I can customize the season. No, but I can't actually customize the season. Oh, that's why. Because it takes out some tracks. But you can't put them in different orders. It will not let you. Well, that's fine. We'll just do a full season because 16 race season is a bit meh. We're going to go custom settings here. So assists. All of that is as it should be for now. Difficulty is not going to be 31. I'm going to put the difficulty to about 85 and just see how it sort of is. Weekend structure, full practice, qualifying is full, session length. We're going 50%. I'm not doing it, 100% is too much. 50% is just fine. Weather and time of day, forecast accuracy. I think we should go approximate. It makes things a bit spicy. Career settings, driver moves increased. Yeah. Department event frequency. We go increased, yeah. Research management on, development management on. Resource rate for player should all be default really. Fault frequency. Why would you not want faults? Standard. Fault types. Yeah, we want failures. We want catastrophic failures. Rules and flags on. Corner cutting. I'm not going to go for strict because I'm not that good at the game. Park Ferme on, immersive pit stop experience, yes. Safety car standard, increased, yeah, because it's just fun. Safety car experience, immersive, yes. Formation lap. We'll go broadcast on the formation lap. I don't want to be driving around a formation lap. And red flags will go increased as well. Simulation settings, rewinds. We do not want unlimited rewinds. I'll go with a medium, but I'm hoping to aim to not use them. Surface type realistic, low fuel mode easy. Shouldn't be in low fuel anyway. We'll go assisted race starts just for the moment. Surface carcass, pit lane tyre simulation, allows you to prevent tyre temperature changes from occurring when in the pit lane. Off. Definitely off. Car damage, we want simulation and simulation. Collisions on. Off for the first lap only. Why would you want to take collisions off for the first lap? That's when there's most... That's when I normally die. Right, there's that then. Has that saved that? I hope it did. Oh no, I don't know if it saved it, you know. I did. Just make sure. Yeah, I did. Okay. save. My team, Connor Sport, no, we do not want to be Connor Sport, or we certainly don't want to be Apex either, because I don't want to drive a Sunny Hayes or Joshua Pierce. My team, thank you. Official drivers only, all driver icons, choose driver icons. Yeah, get them all in, Meinhardt, Bud Chaff. Confirm. Enable tutorials, we're going to need some tutorials. Oh Christ, we're just going straight in, are we? Oh, here I am. Look at me. I'm black.
As the owner of the newest team in F1, your first job should be introducing yourself to the team.
Bloody hell, we got all sorts to do here. Owner. Create my team owner. Who can we, what American can we have? I mean, I guess it's going to be the owner. Who owns Penske at the moment? Penske IndyCar owner is... Oh, it's Roger Penske. Is he still alive? He's 88. Yeah, he's in charge then. If we're having a Penske... If Penske are coming into F1, we're doing it properly. First name, Roger. Second name, Penske. P-E-N-S-K-E. Owner avatar. He's old bloke. He's an old man. I need a receding hairline. Ah. Not quite the same receded hairline. Roger Penske. He's a chairperson. No, he's the owner. His hairline is quite receded. Any other models here that have a receding hairline? None of the others really look that old. He's certainly the oldest, so I'm going to have to go with him. He looks the most like the guy I'm trying to emulate here.
Now we know a bit more about you. Let's explore your background ahead of our first season.
Alright. Background. Sorry, that's not me.
My name's Andrew.
Oh, it's Andrew.
I'm your head of personnel.
Hello,
It'd be
Andrew.
useful for the team to know a bit more about your background. Give them a sense of how you intend to lead our efforts.
Choose your professional background, people manager, head engineer, or chief financial officer. I mean, was Roger Penske ever a driver? He did race in F1. He does have a racing background. He is racing background.
And tell us a bit about this HQ. How well developed are the facilities here ahead of our debut season?
How well developed are the facilities? Well, Penske are not going to be coming in on the basic, you know, they've got a lot of money. But I don't know if they'd be extensive. I feel like they'd sort of be middle of the road. It's F1. Yeah, I'd say they'd be middle of the road. Who's this?
Hello, Mathis, head of your engineering
Hello, Mathis.
facility. Let's discuss where we think we are in terms of car performance.
Car performance. It's going to be some development, isn't it? It's going to be some development. Not extensive, it's going to be some. You know, we're going to be in the midfield. We're not going to... no F1 team comes in and goes straight to the top. As a brand new team. A lot of them are in the midfield pack. I'm not going down there because it just takes too long. We're going some development. Middle of the road.
Hey, boss. I'm Anissa. I head things up in your corporate facility. Let's discuss
Hello,
our
Anissa.
financial situation.
Financial situation. They're gonna have money. They're coming in with money. They're rich. He's a rich bloke. He's got a lot of cash. He's got money. Team identity. Go on, now. Shut up. Team name. PENSKE. P-E-N-S-K-E. Team colours. Well, team colours is a strange one, really, because I don't really know. They're sort of, well, I'd say sort of black and red if you're looking at their logo with a bit of white. So I'd say primary color should probably be red. That red there does well. Hello, Sam Peppers. That red will do just fine. What's the blue? No, we don't. Black with a bit of white. Or do we have that one as black? We put this one as white. Nah, we go with that. Team badge. Oh, wow. Backgrounds. What size are my monitors? My monitors are 27, 24 and 32 inch. All of mine, I mean, you'd struggle to find a monitor that doesn't support full HD, which is 1080p. None of my two PC monitors are 4K. Only my console monitor is 4K, and that does standard definition just fine. What emblem am I going to have here? To be honest, I don't really like any of them. I'd rather go with a cube. Just a basic cube. Do I have the white? Yeah. Do I use the smaller one for watching stuff in 1080p? Yes, it watches things in 1080p just fine. As does the larger one. There's no letters here. Browse items. And gaming higher? Well, my monitor's only max 1080p, so it doesn't game any higher than that. It's not a 4K monitor, it's just full HD. Don't larger monitors make 1080p blurry? No, it doesn't matter whether you're looking at a 16-inch monitor or a 70-inch TV. 1080p should be the same resolution altogether as long as it's full HD. That almost looks like a P. Well, I have that. It's got no colour scheme though. I can rotate that. That almost looks like a P then. Then I could have Even if your PC supports you. Well, if I needed a new monitor, I'd probably get a 4K one, but I've never really felt the need to get a 4K monitor. I don't really play that many games on my PC anyway. And, you know, any game that I do play on my PC is fine to play in 1080p. Any game that's going to look great in 4K, that's why I have two consoles to play that, so it doesn't put any strain on my PC. We'll have the top bit is red. That red there, that'll do. That's it. And then the bottom will be black. Yeah. That's the emblem. Oh, we look fantastic. Teamwear colours. Choose. Oh my god. I'm not going to have them wearing red as the primary. Maybe black as the primary. With a nice... Oh no, I don't like that. What does the red collar look like? You know what, that's quite funky. Yeah, I like that. We're having that. That looks good. Corporate. Hello, love.
Next up, there's an amount of contract work we need to get nailed down.
Okay.
First, we need to settle on our title sponsor. This
Our
will
title
represent a key
sponsor.
source of income over the coming season.
Well, that's the thing, you know, some people solely play games on their PC. If you're playing all your games on PC and your PC can cope with 4K, by all means go and get yourself a by all means go and get yourself a 4K monitor, but I don't use my PC for a lot of games, to be honest. Am I going to pick a Legend as my main driver? Probably
We have
not.
a few potential sponsors lined up. Each contract splits our income in 3 ways. A signing bonus that we receive now, a weekly income paid over the course of the season, and finally, a bonus at the end of the season, if we achieve the goals set out in the contract.
Now, which of these sounds more American? Xenon, for it's Seren, isn't it? That just looks like... That just looks American. I'm taking... Even though it's less signing bonus, I'm taking Seren. Just because it looks American. Ah, see? Look! It's in New York. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. It's Seren. Select as our title sponsor. Yes.
Secondly, we have to make a call on which engine supplier we want to work with this season.
Engine supplier, go on then.
Generally speaking, our choices can be defined as a trade-off between performance and durability, with the caveat that neither come cheap.
But you see, Haas are in the sport, and they've got the Ferrari power unit. But they do have, the Penske do have connections to Ford, who are taking Red Bull powertrains, so we're going to go Red Bull powertrains.
Let's talk drivers. Obviously, we need 2 of them. So let's start with our first one.
I don't think there's any Americans I can get on the team, because Logie
Each
Sarge
driver's
isn't going to
performance
be
is
in.
measured in a number of ways. Experience counts for a lot, and drivers with more on-track experience will have an advantage over less experienced competitors.
They're all terrible.
Racecraft describes a driver's ability to work their way through the pack to finish the race higher up than where they started. Awareness represents the driver's skill at a
Shut up.
pace
I
is a
know
measure
how
of sheer
I know
speed.
how it
All these
works.
stats-
I know how it works. Shut up. Any Americans? Oh, there is an American. I'm not taking this 88 rated Sunny Hayes. I feel like it's kind of cheating to have like a huge driver in your first season. Like realistically, a new team coming to the grid isn't going to have a huge driver at the start of the season. But I feel like I want Juan Manuel Correa because he's American. He's an American. American dream.
All right, that's one driver locked down. Now let's pick their teammate.
Go on then. What else would an American do? Would they take a Mexican? Definitely not. Would they take a Brit? They do like the Brits. Would they give someone like Colapinto a chance? Would they pick up? I feel like they may pick up a free agent, maybe like a Paul Aron or someone a bit rogue. I feel like Colapinto is a bit. Would he fit the Penske brand? Or would they prefer a nice Brit? I feel like everyone might go Colapinto. So I'm not going to go Colapinto. We're going to take... I'm not going to take Jarno Opmeer either. Aren't these all like... esports drivers? Who is Zach O'Sullivan? I don't even know who he is. Zach O'Sullivan. He competes in Super Formula. I feel like that's sort of someone they'd pick up. I'm taking him.
That all looks solid.
They'd have a Brit because they love British people, and an American
Feel free to review your
because
choices
they're
if you
American.
want, but otherwise I think we can move on.
Yeah, I'm happy with that. Race gear.
Finally,
that
we
is
need to
not
approve
being
our
their
race
race
gear.
suit. Their race
Don't
suit.
worry about sponsors just yet. We'll add them later. For now, let's just focus on the livery design and suits.
Yeah, let's. Car. I've got to make the bloody colour scheme again. There's Seren. I feel like I was going to go for this one. And then I think I had the base, not as metallic though. I think I had it down as satin. I had the base as that. Then I had... Although the title sponsor is sort of a blue and gold. And American teams do base their livery off of their main title sponsor. So should I be making a blue and gold car? I feel like I should be. I feel like I should be making a blue and gold car here to match Seren. So if we're matching Seren, the... Oh, I'm going to have to look at it now. But you can change your title sponsor throughout the save. Well, we get a new livery every year. You can only have... You can only have one title sponsor throughout the whole year. It was a blue and gold. It was sort of like a lighter blue though, wasn't it? It was sort of like... It was almost like that sort of blue. It was that sort of blue they had. Almost a bit more dusky though. Yeah, that was more it. It was more like that. And the red will go for the gold. Kind of look. So it was almost like that. Very sort of goldy sort of colour. Yeah, it was very much like that. Copy that. The green then would be that. And I feel like that would be like that as well. That's a clean design for Season 1, from the designs that you can get. I'll take it, we're certainly going to look different. We're going for that. We are going for that. Oh, what a car. What a car. Suit. That's the suit. Now, but you see, would the suit be team colours? Or would the suit be car colours? I feel like the suit's got to be car colours. Or would it? Or would the suit be... I feel like suit would be team colours. Maybe a bit of black out with a splash of red. What would happen if we put the red on there? No, you see, that's nasty. No, that's nasty. I don't like that. A splash of red. What would the red look like on there? And a splash of white? Yeah, that looks quite good actually, I'll tell you that. I will take that. That looks cool. I love that. Whoa. Confirm. That looks nice. Gloves. Have got to be the same as the suit, really, haven't they? We had the white there. I think that was the black. We've red on that. And black there like that. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Yep, that looks good to me. That looks good to me. They look bloody stupendous. Next.
I think that's everything, boss. If you're happy with all of this, give us the nod. We'll get everything moving.
I'm ready, mate. We are ready for it. We are frothing at the mouth, ready to take the world by storm.
Hello and welcome.
Oh, it's
to
Natalie
this
Pinkham
very
and Naomi
special
Schiff.
live stream. Great to be with you all because today we're going to witness history.
That's absolutely right, Natalie, because for so many years we've wondered exactly what 11 teams would look like on the grid. Guess what? Today is the day we find out.
And we are here at the team's state-of-the-art HQ. We'll be seeing their brand new car very soon, but behind every team, behind every car, there's one person central to it all.
Yes, and they've been described as some
There
kind
he
of an
is.
engineering genius, coming up with all the ideas to push the car and the sport to its limits. The question is, though, will they be able to step out of their comfort zone
we
to deal with all
scrapped
the
that.
things that come with being a
We're
leader,
doing this
dealing
suit
with
colour the
team's
same as the
finances,
team.
sponsors, motivating the team and the drivers. Will they be able to juggle that, or will they drop the ball?
And we'll be seeing more behind the scenes as the season progresses. But of course, it is all about what happens on track. So, without further ado, let's see the fruits of their labour, the brand new 2025 car.
Big up to me. What a machine. Look at that. That looks quick. That looks like a quick car. Sounds quick as well. Looks like the aliens from Toy Story. It looks quick.
Well, thank you all for joining us. The team have done an incredible job. The car looks sensational.
It certainly does. Congratulations, and all the very best for the season ahead.
Hello,
Welcome
mate.
to your Team HQ. This is the hub of the team's operations, and it's probably worth having a look around, familiarizing yourself with
will.
the different areas you'll be responsible for directing. You can use these options to navigate around your HQ.
Yes.
Keep an eye out for notifications. I think Madison Engineering was looking for you earlier, and they were asking for you in corporate as well. You should catch up with them before we proceed further. Oh, and as you look around, keep an eye out for the...
Yeah, I don't need help right now.
This is your activity
Activities.
schedule. Scheduling activities between race weekends lets you and the various facilities focus on specific areas of productivity. You can select the different facilities in your own schedule over here, and then select an activity for them to pursue. Picking the right people to work on the right thing at the right time can give us an edge when we really need it, so don't overlook the value of activities. You should consider setting some now, if you have time before the next race.
Yeah, we don't need to look at that quite just yet.
Let's not leave before we've scheduled an activity.
No, I am leaving before.
Let's not leave
Oh,
before we've
shut your
scheduled an
bloody
activity.
mouth, lung. Pre-season team conference. Title sponsor loyalty. A lead sponsor. Yeah, where the car is looking like the sponsor. That is it. Right, we don't want to schedule any more activities right now. Thank you. Team owner, sentiment, fan rating. What is this? Let's go inside. Messages. Welcome to your office. Car development status progressed. Facility status advanced and high cash investment. Cool. Owner training. I don't have any training points for that, so we can't do anything there. Fan rating.
Your team standing on the grid is measured in two ways: fan rating and sentiment. Fan rating is a measure of your team's prestige and history in the sport, and can be increased by completing accolades.
Okay.
Whereas sentiment is more dynamic, a measure of your recent performance both within the current season and looking back to previous seasons.
Okay.
As your fan rating increases, you will earn not only a one-off award for each fan rating level, but also ongoing bonuses that benefit the team, Positive
Okay.
sentiment can unlock more bonuses relative to your fan rating, whereas negative sentiment can temporarily disable bonuses you've earned until your sentiment improves.
Okay.
The combination of fan rating and sentiment will affect many aspects of your career, so keep tabs on them at all times.
Okay. Can't really do anything there right now. Performance.
Accolades are milestones, representing your team's growing history and prestige within the sport.
Okay.
By completing these accolades, you will improve your team's fan rating, which unlocks various bonuses and also affects how the drivers view your team and its prospects.
Okay. We have no team rivalry and no team stats. Results. That's just the results. Okay.
Hey, boss. Thanks for coming down. First GP's not far away now, and people are starting to roll off the project as we get more and more of the car locked down ahead of our debut race. We can't afford to lose momentum, so we need to start tasking people with work towards our first upgrade package. As it stands, we already have some resource points, data from testing, that we can use to kickstart our research efforts. We just need to know where you want us to start. Let's go pick an upgrade to research.
Okay.
This is where we choose our research projects. Research and development are split into 4 departments: aero, powertrain, chassis, and durability. Pick one of these departments, and let's go choose the first research project you'd like us to tackle.
Aerodynamics, please. So we have drag reduction, we got DRS, which is locked. They're all locked. So it's just going to be drag reduction. Wheel rim covers. Star research.
Copy that. That feels like a good place to start. I'll get the research
Absolutely.
team on it.
Dankeschön. Development, what's this? Your research parts will appear here once complete. Oh. So all of that right now is kind of irrelevant.
Welcome to the personnel facility. All the money and technology in the world won't help this team if we don't have the right people in place, and this is where we focus on achieving just that. Obviously, some of the most crucial hires on the team are the drivers, and managing our relationships with both current and future drivers is a big part of what we do here. But the team is much more than just the drivers. Each facility is staffed by experts representing the top of their respective fields, and managing them is also our responsibility.
Okay. Facility improvement.
Okay, this is the facility improvement screen.
Oh
Here are the
my
improvements you
God.
can currently schedule for this facility. You can access the other facilities and explore their improvements from these tabs. Some improvements need us to have completed other improvements first. If an improvement is blocked, it will be listed here, along with information on which improvements we need to complete first in order to unblock it. Each improvement will provide us with an ongoing benefit, but they each also increase the size of that facility. As the facility gets bigger, it will unlock higher levels of that facility, which in turn unlock further improvements for us to pursue.
But I'm pretty sure we have a cost cap in this game. I'm sure of it.
This is where we manage our discussions with drivers, both our drivers and other drivers we might be interested in signing in the future. These slots are for our current drivers. We're obviously much closer to these two than anyone else, but it's still an important job each year, figuring out what's important to them and where their long-term aspirations lie. But we also have to be prepared for the future. If we lose one of our drivers, or if we feel we have a better prospect, it's important to have done the groundwork to allow us to negotiate with a new driver. Or more than one. Just be cautious. The more drivers we engage with, the more likely it is that our current drivers will get wind of it, and that can very much affect how they feel about us, and about their future in our team.
Well, we're not talking about... replacing anyone just yet. Oh, that would be ridiculous. Hey, look. That could be our next signing. We needed two. If we want two Americans, we want two Americans. American dream. Okay, and then last we have
Hello,
corporate.
boss, and welcome to corporate. This is the hub for the team's finances, our corporate identity, and for our ongoing sponsor relations. Speaking of which, it's important to ensure that our new sponsors are reflected in our team's livery before we head to the first race weekend. Select customization, and let's go finalize the livery design.
I just want to check our
This is
title
our title
sponsor
sponsor,
first.
which are responsible for the bulk of our
So
team's
it's more of a
income.
darker blue, isn't it? I've got that a bit
While
wrong.
much of that income is paid weekly, a large part is dependent.
Shut up.
As we develop. That said, as our team's fan.
I know. It's a bit of a dark. I've got that a bit wrong. I need to change that.
From here, select.
Yeah,
This is where you can define. Right.
I've got that very wrong. That colour is very, very wrong. He's darker. It's more like that. That's better. Maybe that yellow needs to be a bit more. There we go. That's more representative of what... Although it's almost a bit more darker than that. It's almost like that colour almost, actually. I feel like that nails it quite well. Yeah, that's it. That's more like it. That's more like it. Yeah, I'm happy with that. I'm much happier with that. That's more like it.
This is the decal editor, where you can apply sponsor decals to your car. Part of what we do here in corporate is build up our family of sponsors. So, over time, we'll... You...
Yes, shut up. Well, that needs to be a lot bigger then, doesn't it? Like, that needs to be a lot bigger. Edit. No, I need it to be bigger. No. Scale up. Big. Get big. Rotate it a bit. Remember that 14 degrees. .5. 14 degrees, 0.5. Whoa, that's way too far up. Just sort of in that sort of gap there. Maybe a bit more sort of rotation. Bit less rotation maybe. Try 10. Now that is perfect. 0.36, 0.036. 0.5, 10. Place. Is it mirrored that side? Well, that's clever. Clever game. I don't think we have any other slots right now. Oh, sorry. There's no point putting... Oh, no. That looks a bit bloody silly. Yeah, I can't have any other sponsors there.
Nice one. If you're happy with that design, then that's what we'll go with.
Yeah, well, hold on, love. I haven't got anything else yet. Where else would a main title sponsor normally go? Wouldn't go on those sort of bits. Normally on the front, sponsor. Normally does go on there. It normally does go on here. Get that a bit bigger. Not too big. That'll do. 0.8. And just skip that little movie down. Just to be sort of like there. Now that works lovely. Set end. Yes. Wouldn't go on the front wing, left or right, probably not, to be honest. Top of the rear wing underneath. I feel like it would go on the top of the rear wing as well, you know. I feel like it'd be on there. You could have that in a nice black. Scale it up. Move it down a bit. Seren. Yeah. Did that not save? Bollocks, it didn't bloody save. Move it down some. Get it nice and big as we can. Seren want us to know. People want to know that we are sponsored by Seren. That's what we're talking about. Wouldn't have it on there as well, or there. Probably wouldn't have it on the halo. Would it have it on the mirrors? Yeah. Seren on the mirrors. Get Seren on the mirrors. Change that to a nice black. Just scale it up some. Scale it up some. Not too big. Not too big. Not too big. Maybe like a 0.6. Yeah. Oh. 0.6. Yeah. Seren. Whoops. I think it's only on one mirror. Oh no, it's on the right ring. Yes. With only one sponsor right now, I don't think we look half bad. I think that's a pretty clean car going into Season 1. If I don't say so myself. I think that's a pretty smooth looking car. Driver number style. I don't like that, however. That looks disgusting. That is more American. A white on the blue, does that work? It just works. It's just nice. Basic. 99. On the side, it's got to be the same. 99. But maybe on the side, we'll change the colour to the black because it stands out a bit more. That's just American. That is American. American. I think our first Seren sponsored car looks pretty bloody good. I think we're in decent shape here, boys. But that Seren on there as well. It looks perfect. The Seren decal. Now, finances is where things get a bit spicy here because this is the cost cap. If you go to cost cap here, you can only spend £135 million in the season. So we've got to be careful on that. I say, at the moment, we just go and get our activities done.
Seems like everyone has what they need. If there's nothing else you want to do today, feel free to advance time from this menu. This will skip ahead to the next critical
I want to
event,
select
but don't worry.
things,
if
mate.
anything comes up between now and then, myself...
Shut up. So, there's that. I feel like we should try and split our time equally, especially right now. So we have a chassis calibration. I feel like we should probably do aero calibration, given that we're doing an aerodynamic upgrade. The next we'll try and do personnel, maybe a short one for personnel. Increases speed talks of drivers. Yeah, we'll just do a little pre-season there, little pre-season there. Oh, and we can do a pre-season press conference as well to fill the time in. Lovely, jubbly. That'll do nicely. You can have all departments working at the same time without any gaps. Can I? Oh, shit. I can. Sorry. That's my mistake. You've just done a pub quiz and you can confirm you're stupid. Oh. Sorry, I would have completely balls that up then. Let's get our fan rating up. 11 days, that's nice there. And then we can round that up with a nice either fan rating or owner experience. I'll get my owner experience up a little bit. This then, I might... How do I take that out? Because I can start from the very top. So... I want aerodynamic there. The others, there isn't really much point because we're not doing any of them right now. But we'll go research focus. I'll probably be tempted to go over chassis calibration next. This is... Yeah, okay. Oh, hold on. So, well, you might be able to squeeze in a lot of these here. So if we do a... I don't want to get rid of the focus, really. Although we can get the focus back up. So we'll go over a promotional tour. Because fans are important. Do we have anything there for 3? No. Okay, then. And then here, we can take out that. Good job King said that then, because I would have just had each department doing one thing. Right. A kickoff gala, title sponsor loyalty. Your title sponsors are important. Americans like their title sponsors. An accounting push. Give me some money. Why not? Hell yeah. How many days have we got left? We got a few. We can do that there. And then we can do a pre-season conference. I don't have a secondary sponsor. Oh, a secondary sponsor discovery chance. Ooh, I definitely want to have a bit of that. Yeah. Okay, let's advance our time.
Sorry to disturb. Need you for a moment, please, boss?
Okay. I'm here. I'm ready. Both our drivers have requested extra simulator time this week, but our schedule is fully booked. With only one slot available, we need to decide which driver should take priority. Who should get the session? Correa, because he's American and we're an American team. And America, long live.
So, we're gonna need to open talks with drivers for next season. They could be ours, or are currently driving for other teams. You should head to the driver comms page to see who you want to consider.
Well, I feel like it would only be natural to have 2 Americans driving for the American team. And we should look at Jack Crawford. He's a little bit better than what we got. Established talks. Go on then.
I've reached out with a very early preliminary inquiry to their side.
He'll love it. American
I'll let you know how it
team.
goes.
America!
Hard to get a read on it at the moment.
He'll
These
fucking
things are
love it,
always
mate.
fluid and move quickly, but if they're interested in us,
He will be
I'm sure things will move a bit
frothing
quicker.
at the mouth to come and race for us. Cool. All the wheel rim covers are...
Hey, Chief. Just a reminder to kick off some research projects. We don't want to
I
fall
was just
behind our
coming
rivals,
through, mate. I
and
was
we
just
haven't got
coming
anything in the
through.
pipeline at the moment.
What's developed?
Thanks. The research group have delivered us a design, but we need to actually build the thing if it's going to be of any use.
Oh,
And
sure.
for that, we have the development group. This is where we turn the engineer's dreams into reality. Here's the upgrade we've researched, selected to start development.
So you don't just research and that, so you got to develop it.
So it's up to you whether to kick this development off now or not. But when you do, you'll want to consider how you want to develop it. Certain options won't be available until you've invested a bit more into improving this facility. But the important thing to think about is that you need to develop 2 copies of the part, one for each of your driver's cars. If you only have a single part when you get to a Grand Prix, you'll need to visit the Assign Upgrades area to decide which driver's car to prioritize.
Oh, shit. Wait, so it's going to get to Australia and one driver's going to have brakes and or the wheel rim covers and one isn't. That will not be happening. Because I'm a man of my principles. We have 2 number 1 drivers. If the upgrade is not ready to come out for both cars, the upgrade doesn't go on the car. It's as simple as that. Nobody gets it. No one. I can't research it again. I can research another part. Let's go chassis. Can I do anything for chassis? Yeah, I can. Weight distribution, weight reduction. I like a bit of weight reduction. I do like a bit of weight reduction. I want that. I want it, and I want it now. Can I, like, see where my car is compared to everyone else? We're at the top of the midfield right now. Wow. Look at that. We're top of midfield, so we should be slower than the Mercedes by a few tenths. Really. But we should be towards the top end of the midfield with our pace. Component management. Oh, that's here. Ah, that's all that. My cars love a mechanical failure, so I feel like we're going to have that a lot. Wow. This is really in depth, this is really in depth. I like it. Well, not really in depth, but certainly got a bit more depth to it. I do like it.
Positive news here, Chief.
Oh. Go on in. Oh, Correa's focus has gone up. Brilliant. To answer your question, are we using one driver or swapping each race? I feel like it'd be fair just to go 1 for 1. They're both number 1 drivers. So I suppose we go 1 for 1. To try and maximise our team effort. Because remember, I'm a team owner now. I don't have preference to driver. Yet. Go to grid reveal? Go on then. I want to see my car. Where's my car? My car looks fantastic, pal. Come on. Show us. Here they are. All those fucking sponsors, man. Oh, looking at my car thinking that looks quick. There's my guys. Everyone else is suited to their... We're bringing something different to F1 here. Everyone else is colour coordinated. We've got a livery just for our title sponsor. We're the odd one out. Because we're Americans. And Americans are fruity. What's over here? What's this? Engineering. What's this? Research. Have I got more research points? Can I afford... Can I research something else? I haven't got enough points for that. Chassis, 800, 800, 800. PU, can't do anything there. Durability, 840, 840. 620 on durability. I feel like durability probably will be important. At least they took Lawson out of the Red Bull, unlike Breaking Point did. True. I'll go for that. Because durability is important. Still haven't got any parts, so we can do that with. Going.
Can I borrow you for a moment, boss?
Yes, you can. It's time to consider annual bonuses for our employees. Bonuses boost motivation and help attract future talent. A larger bonus could significantly improve team morale. We're American, man. We splash that cash, man. We got 15 million in the bank. It's alright. Well, they fucking
Unfortunately,
failed.
one of the parts failed during development. We'll need to revisit the development area and give it another go.
Bloody hell, you idiots. Try again. There's nothing there for that. I don't know why it keeps saying that. I can't develop it again. Oh, sorry, here. Cable assembly. Yep, start doing that. Standard speed. Just in time for the Grand Prix. Let's go to the race weekend, baby.
Right. Nearly time to head to the track. Let me know which driver you'd like to follow this weekend. They'll get a bit of a boost from your presence. We'll keep tabs on the other driver while you're busy.
I'm going to follow Juan Manuel Correa this weekend, and we'll just alternate. It's 24 races, so we can do 12 for each. There's no number ones and number twos, it's just number one. Two number one drivers here. We're the McLaren, we're the American McLaren team. We have two number one drivers. Maximise result. Okay, well, we will do practice. Who did I choose as the other driver? We got Zach O'Sullivan as the other driver. There they are, look. Zach O'Sullivan and Juan Manuel. We chose a Brit because Americans like British people. The dream driver would be Hamilton for this team because he is part American already. He already talks with an American accent. So we're going to go and do practice now. I will not include this in the YouTube upload. So for YouTube, I will see you in... So here we are then, qualifying. Practice is done and we look pretty positive. There's a 2% chance of rain, although our inaccuracy of the weather means that may not be the case. It might already be raining. What the fuck was that noise? It's always good to go and just take that extra bit of fuel out. Take that extra bit of fuel out because we don't need an extra bit of fuel in the car. The first lap should really be a banker. Don't take too many risks, but get a time on the board.
Right, we're right on the cusp now. We've been pushed down to P11.
Okay. P6. Okay. Let's see where that puts us after the first sort of round of laps. 13th. And where was the corner cut? Where was the corner cut? You're not talking about... There wasn't any corner cut in there. That's blasphemous. Not on turn 1. Turn 1 was not... we were all 4 wheels are on the road. Don't worry about that. All 4 wheels were firmly on the road. And not in the chicane either. The chicane wasn't a corner cut. Maybe slightly, but my corner cutting rules are the old corner cutting rules on F1, where unless you were massively out the track, it was kind of allowed. So we're sort of mixing up in the midfield. Let's get another set of tyres on, because that lap wasn't perfect. We probably lost a few tenths in that lap. .119, so we'll go out with about 2.5 minutes to go. To be on the safe side. Go. Well, there isn't a wall there, so it's alright.
That's P13.
Plenty of time. Okay, that was a oh! Okay, we deserve that. We deserve that. That was a big corner cut. We don't deserve to go quicker. That was a bit naughty. We really just went quicker anyway. .13th. Where is my teammate? My teammate's just making it out of Q1, which is good. It's probably not far off the difficulty, to be fair. I mean, our lap was probably a bit crap. If we'd have hooked the lap up a bit better, we probably would have made a few tenths. Maybe this difficulty is about right. Bruno Fernandez's agent travelled to meet with Al Hilal this week. Saudi sources described the talks as productive. Antonio Conte will stay at Napoli next season. Don't forget you're not doing practice going forward, so even around 199 is decent enough. Max down in P8 is comedy gold. Yeah, I don't think we'll be going... I don't think the difficulty will be getting any higher, let's put it that way. But we need to use... Here, replace Ronaldo as he's going back home. What do you mean, who replaced Ronaldo? Who's replacing Ronaldo? No, that's the team that Neymar used to play for. I'll concentrate now. Give me that puppy. Ronaldo plays for Al Nassr. That was on old tyres. I heard the Brazilian league are going to throw money at Ronaldo. Maybe. He did say he wants to join a club where they're in the Club World Cup, so it's a possibility. That's a decent lap there. If that was on a decent pair of tyres, that probably would have got us into a decent pair of tyres, decent set of tyres, I should say. That probably would have got us into the old Q3. I don't actually know where I am. I didn't even look on the table, the standings. Probably in about 15th through that time because our tyres are cooked. Yeah, we're well down. Focus in now. Oh, that was a big corner cut. But it's a poor exit.
Okay, I'm
makes up
afraid
for
we've
it.
been pushed down to P16.
We did go quicker. Hey, I paid my dues in the first sector though. We're still 16th. I paid my dues. I may have cut the corner a little bit, but I also drove into a wall, so yeah. A bit of payback there. Wow, Zach O'Sullivan went quicker than me. For that, I just had a trotter of a lap. Oh my god. Oh. Oh. I had a stinker. Oh. That last lap was scruffy. Breaking exclusive. Manchester United 1 Victor Gyökeres. As it stands, deal is on, apparently, is it? Just like the Delap deal was on, and now here we go to Chelsea. I didn't want Delap anyway. I wasn't concerned about not getting Delap. I was not concerned about not getting Delap because I do not want a relegation reject to United, thanks. The only way I would have signed Delap is to sign him with a 30 million and then send him out on loan to a better Premier League club than Ipswich. We're going to stick the difficulty at 101. Or will we? I might put it down by 1. I'm going to put it to 100. Just because I feel a little bit nervous about 101. I'll put it at 100. We're in the midfield. We're in the midfield. We had scruffy qualifying. We deserve to be where we are. We lost a lot of time by cutting the corner. Then I got dirt on my tyres and couldn't turn properly. So that was me being naughty. I got a little bit too big for my boots. There's rumours we could go for Vardy. Hopefully not as a number 1. A squad player for a squad player for a year. If the agent costs weren't much, I'd probably take him. To be fair, better goal scorer than Rasmus and Xerxes. If Rasmus and Xerxes were both moved on, I'd take Vardy for free and get a good striker in.
The winter is over. It's time for Formula 1 2025. Yes.
Let's see who got pole position.
Off the back of a fantastic qualifying
Is it
session,
going to be a
it's time
pole
to see how
for
our starting
Piastri?
grid looks like for today's race.
Will it be Maxi? Will it be
Max Verstappen
Norris?
put in a
It was
fantastic
Maxi.
lap yesterday, and he'll start
With
from
Pando
pole position.
Porris next
and
to
Lando
him.
Norris lines up alongside. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Leclerc, Hamilton, Carlos Sainz, and
Ocon.
Albon,
Piastri got a penalty.
Hulkenberg, and Gabriel Bortoleto.
How you got a penalty already, dude?
Russell, O'Sullivan, Pierre Gasly, and Antonelli, Sonoda, Correa, Fernando Alonso, and Ollie Behrman, Doohan, Stroll, Hadja, and Liam Lawson rounds off the grid.
Is the
With
back of the grid
preparations
really
almost
2.5
complete,
seconds
let's
slower
head
than
down to the
P1 on
track.
a normal race weekend? I don't think the gap
for
was
this
that
commentary
big.
this afternoon, former racing driver Naomi Schiff. New season, new dawn.
Shut up. Race strategy. Medium to hard. Probably. Gonna be best, isn't it? Or do we go something a bit... Do we go a bit zesty? Do we go a bit zesty and go for the alternate strategy? Take out... How do I remove a stint? No. Remove that. There we go, 16, 13. And then we're a bit quicker at the end. Yeah. Do we need 30.6 laps of fuel? No, probably not. We'll go for 30 and hope and pray that it's enough. Let's just see how this goes. This could go really badly.
The formation lap gets underway here for the first time this season. Each driver will be wanting to make an impactful start to their season by earning those crucial points and getting a
We're not going to be at the back
confidence
within 2
booster
laps. I'm
right
not
from the
that bad. I'm going to turn my phone over so I don't get distracted looking at that. Expressions the Spurs fan got to walk out of the dance.
As the cars make their way back to the starting grid to form up and get ready for lights out, let's hope the race ahead today is a thrilling one that will go down as a memorable Grand Prix.
I love that there's a bit more strategy on the tyres and not every car is running the exact same strategy of, you know, one stop, medium to hard. I'd like to see the AI trying a bit different and try and go two stop, or some of them doing the alternate. I like that. Those softs wouldn't last fucking 3 laps on my car. Let me tell you, they'd be shredded. They'd be down to carcass. I don't like starting on the inside. Decent start. Slowed down by bloody Antonelli in the way. We've not crashed. I'll take it. We've not crashed. Holy shit, these tyres are not giving me a lot of grip. All these guys should be quicker than me right now. We're on the hards, remember? We're running the alternate strategy. We're going to come in late stage in the race. Bit of battery. Alonso's up the chart.
DRS is being enabled this lap. We can use DRS when you're within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone. Let's use overtake and burn off some of this energy. If you think you can get past, make use of the overtake button and see what you can do.
O'Sullivan looks vulnerable. He is round the outside. Nice, Yuki. The AI can actually overtake and don't just sit in a DRS train like they did last year.
Tyre condition still looking good.
Had to get past O'Sullivan there. He looked slow. Might be my teammate. But I haven't got time for bloody slow coaches. Oh god, he's coming back at me anyway. Oh no, 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 no. Do not overtake me there, please.
You might experience some understeer now that you're in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as soon as possible.
Mate, I'm over a second behind, Sam. Game's accurate though. Yuki Tsunoda struggling in the midfield. Oh wow, we actually got DRS there as well. Oh my god, we're in the train now. What was I saying about DRS trains? I think we've just joined the back of a bloody big one. Oh my god, look at Tsunoda who's drifting! Tokyo Drifty from Tsunoda. Wow. Someone had an off.
Yellow flag.
Someone's had a breakdown.
Someone's come off ahead of you. There's a yellow flag.
Oh, was that
ahead.
Verstappen? Verstappen's out. Oh, the scenes.
Green
Verstappen.
flag.
Max is out. Hulkenberg's boxing, those softs are ruined.
Gap to your teammate behind, 2.0 seconds.
And we're pulling from O'Sullivan now as well. We're gapping O'Sullivan. I'm happy just to sort of sit on the back of this train for now. We're on a slower tyre. We will be quicker at the end of this race. If we can just tag along. Ooh. Very nervous sitting behind Tsunoda right now. Getting very nervous sitting behind him. He looks a bit erratic. Might might fancy himself some. Antonelli's been a bit disconnected.
Push, push. Use your overtake button. Let's go.
Mate, you can ask me to push all you want. I'm not going to. The tyres are not terrible. They are going to be a bit worn out, but you're not going to be sat in this traffic for all the bloody race. Ow. This is ultra realistic, this game. This is literally how a normal race weekend would be.
Right, keep pushing. You're gaining on the car ahead.
Just everyone's stuck in the train. Choo-choo! Just to drop back a bit there. We will get back at them. I guess the real question is, are we going to be quicker than the guys
Don't forget, you've got
pitting
more
in
control than ever over your EOS mode, so play around with them in your MFD.
when we're eventually let go?
You're in the top 10 now, keep it up.
We are in the top 10 mark, well done. Oh my god, a massive plough to the barrier. That's not good. That's not going to do the tyres any good. That's not gone well.
Okay, be aware, the grip levels are going to start falling away soon.
My grip levels are falling away and the others haven't even been pitted yet. Oh my god, Sonoda's made the pass on Antonelli. Just as he boxes. What an idiot. I've got the DRS back there, it's alright. Antonelli's a little bit vulnerable here, you know. I'd imagine he'd catch up with the others fairly quickly, but... he's vulnerable.
Nice move, good job.
A Cadillac coming into F1 next year, they certainly are. The tyre offset starting to come good. Christ, that wall. How many times have we brushed that and it's just going to bounce us straight off the dead?
Use your overtake button more. It's time to utilise some of this energy. Come on.
He's staying out a long time.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 4.0 seconds.
Kimi Antonelli trying to get back through, don't think so, son. Definitely different drivers on different strategies, I think. Surely Gasly's got a pit soon. There he goes. He's peeling off. As does Kimi Antonelli. It sets us free.
We're approaching the pit window and you're going to be on mediums.
Our front left is grading
Right,
up.
Zach's coming in for his stop now.
it say we come back out in 19th run? Wow. Fucking wall again. Doing my chuffing head in. Oh! Oh my god. Almost died. The grip on these tyres is not what it once was. Hamilton's right up
Okay, the pit window's open, so let's box this lap. Box this lap. Remember, box this lap. Keep an eye on your distance to the speed limit line as you approach.
That was definitely my fault. I think I may have just murdered someone. I think I murdered the goat. I tried to be too smooth with it. I mean, I almost made it work. I tried to go for a gap that really wasn't a gap. This is why I have a few rewinds, because I do silly things like that. I've done it again. Christ. I know I made a collision, I'm sorry. My tyres are absolutely shot. I've got no grip at all. When I say that, I mean it. My tyres are 72% on the front right, front left, by the way. I'm surprised I haven't done any damage to the car. Stop
okay,
here,
let's
please,
go
boys.
now. Come on. Perfect job on the turn in there, mate. Looks like a nice stop time. We're happy with that one. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Let's go.
Almost crashed into fucking Hulkenberg. We're just behind the same chain that we were in. We haven't gained or lost anything, really.
Just so you know, we're getting some strange readings from a couple of the sensors. So
Oh,
I don't
no,
think you need to be
please.
worried, just some bad data. So keep doing what you're doing. I'll let you know if we notice any genuine
I don't want a
problems.
mechanical failure on my first race.
No need to worry about the tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good. If you think you can get past, make use of the overtake button and see what you can do.
Wheel bump. Bump him along his way. Get out the way, Antonelli. You're slow. Oh my god, look at them. He's all over the chucking road. Let's get close to him, quick. Touch the grass, that was bad. I got Antonelli all over me chaff. Be nice, be nice. It's P8, let's go. The strategy's paid off for now. And for how long? We wait and see, we wait and see.
And gap to the car in front, 0.3 seconds.
Quickly close the gap on the other two there. We might close the gap, but would we have the tyres then to overtake them? Probably not. There's some Otis in the pit now as well, that's P7.
Gap to your teammate behind, 8.0 seconds.
Maybe we would have been fine on one-on-one. catching on Gasly, not on Albon. Are we going to have enough laps to get Gasly is the question. My tyres will fall off a cliff by the end of the race. Oh yeah, because of Max getting out. That's true. We'll be ahead of him. I mean, P8 is where we should sort of be about. We should be catching Gasly on the tyre offset because our car is quicker than his. Ocon isn't losing touch either. I'd say this difficulty is just sort of bang on.
Battery charge is high. Let's use that overtake button a bit more.
Ocon's actually catching up here. We had a bit of a race in our hand, I think.
1.8 seconds.
Are we going to get Pierre? We have picked up the pace a bit, but that tyre wear is dangerously high. They're going to start losing the grip.
Okay, you're catching the car ahead, but remember, we need to get to the end of the race on these tyres.
I know we do, which is why I want past him.
job. Nice overtake.
That was a smooth overtake, actually. No wheel banging or anything like that.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 0.0 seconds. .9 seconds.
It's 0.9 seconds.
Grip is probably dropping due to wear, so don't be too aggressive.
Not being aggressive. Grip is definitely falling away. You can see the graining on the front left there. That is not a very happy tyre. Just 2 laps to go, mate. It's alright. That corner there in gas over, he's just going to catch right back up again. Albon checking out. Final lap with a 70% front wear tyre.
Final lap, push, push.
This could be interesting.
6.4 seconds.
Somehow we pulled a lot of time. Lando Norris has won the Grand Prix. Why's the fuel light coming? Got almost 6.6 in a lap actually. Across the line, and it's a P6 finish on debut.
And that's the end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Ferme.
Team Penske. Get in. What a race. I think that difficulty was really quite on it, I think that difficulty was really quite on it.
Here's the
We had basically fights throughout the whole race, didn't we? The whole race. Maybe we could put it up by... I think we might put it back to 101. I think we got scared. I think we'd be all right at
To
101.
take the win at the first race of the season, now that is important. You get straight in to your competitor's head, and they now know that you are the one to beat.
From lights out to the checkered flag, this is what they're racing for.
Well done, Lando
It's
Norris.
points and a trip to the podium.
Wins for
He
McLaren.
holds the trophy aloft, and why shouldn't he? A richly deserved win
Hamilton
today
on the
for
podium.
Lando Norris.
Double Ferrari podium, eh? Ooh. Wonder where O'Sullivan finished. Ooh, with XP. Where did
After an
O'Sullivan-
event like
oh,
that,
dear.
who knows what the sport has in store for us next time out? Be sure to join
44
us once
seconds off
again
the leader?
as we
Probably
continue to
about
bring you
right.
all the excitement of Formula One.
He was in 19th. 19th. Eesh. Right, what we are going to do is we're going to go and get a thumbnail. So for YouTube, I'll be back. There we go. Right then, let's advance. Let's advance. Let's see what we've got. Damage allowance, both of us got 50k. No repairs. Huh? He was shouting at Lewis, please can I have your autograph? Fan rating and sentiment. Oh, it's gone up a little bit, that's good. That is good. That is very, 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 very good. What round is round 2? Is it China or is it Jeddah? I don't want to be racing Jeddah next. Not we're doing Jeddah now, of course, but...
Have you got a moment? Need your input.
I think it's China next. Set up a new social media program. Marketing has evaluated our social media presence and proposed 2 strategies to boost engagement. Their preferred approach is a full-scale expansion which comes at high cost but promises a significant engagement. Alternatively, we can opt for more budget. Splash the cash.
Welcome back, boss. I'm sure you're busy, but could you swing by personnel when you have a moment, please?
Yes, I can, my friend. Don't worry. What's going on here? Messages. Points on the board. Yes, thank you, Matisse. We got any training points yet? No. Fan rating is looking good. It's still early days for the newest team on the grid. Can't wait to see what they're bringing to the table. Performance. Yep, looking good on that. Results. All from the constructors. Hey, I will take that. I will take that. Look at the Red Bull. No points scored for Red Bull in the opening season. The opener of the season. Dear oh dear. Research. So we got 1700 points right now. What do we want to research then? What do we want to research? Do we get a bit of DRS? Didn't feel like my DRS was all too powerful actually, so I will get DRS. It'll come in after China. Just because our powertrain is pretty good at the moment actually. The recommended upgrade is the monocoque structure. We'll do it. God, we got Japan after China. Oh, I hate Japan. Hate the Japanese Grand Prix with a bloody vengeance. Development. Ah, we have the wheel rim covers. Okay, that's good. Don't we have to research that again though? Right? Because it's only got...
When you only have a single part developed, you need to decide which of your drivers gets it.
No one's getting it right now until we got 2. So we will not get the wheel rim cover unless... until after China then, I suppose. Is when they will get the wheel rim covers. That is still chilling out there. Durability. And do that as well. Gotta be careful with the money we're spending here. We're sort of just splashing cash willy-nilly. Why is that not showing as in progress? Oh, I don't think I did it correctly. There we go. Assign upgrades, yeah. We're not doing that until both drivers have the upgrade, thank you. Progress history. Yep, still both chilling up there, top of the midfield. Engine components will be our practice components now, and we'll be changing going into qualifying, if we remember, of course.
Now that the stress of getting ready for the start of the season is behind us, we need to start putting a development plan together to grow the new team. To do that, we need to expand the facilities here.
Yeah,
I need you to decide which facility improvement to prioritize first. Can you select facility improvements for me, please?
Yes, I can, my friend.
I've released the budget we previously set aside for this. Can you pick a facility improvement for us to pursue, please?
Yeah. What do we want to go for? Engineering, personnel, or corporate? I feel like we need to look at these upgrades here. So, receive owner XP each time a research project is completed without delay. Receive owner XP each time a development is completed successfully for the first time. Receive 20 resource points each time you complete a practice program. Morale in your aero department is easier to improve and harder to damage. Allows you to develop 2 upgrades at the same time in your aero department. Yeah, we want that.
Okay, I'll book in a meeting with the contractors and we'll get that started.
Good luck. I can get 2 done at the same time, can I? Ooh, what else do we want to do? These are phase 2 upgrades. Do we want to get the phase 1s done before the phase 2? Probably, to be fair. If we're doing things a bit... If we don't want to be super OP, we should probably do phase 1s and then phase 2s. But again, need to be careful about how much money we're spending. Pit crew training. Yes. Do it. Upgraded intranet. Yeah, we like that. Incorporate. Use amount of own XP. One weapons taking incorporate. Yeah, go on then. Increase income from secondary sponsors by 10%. We don't have a secondary sponsor right now. I will do that though. But that is going to put a massive chunk into our money, by the way.
Each of your facilities has a number of staff members. The more staff you have in a facility, the more productive it will be, but the more it will cost to run it. Facilities automatically recruit staff over time up to the current cap. But if you want to limit expenditure, you can reduce that cap. Be aware, reducing the cap to below your current workforce will cause the excess staff to be made redundant. And even if you raise the cap later,
You're not making Hoofle redundant. We're not bloody Jim Ratcliffe. Just need to be careful on the old cost cap, because we're already creeping up to 10 million, so we have to be a little bit careful about where we're spending our pennies. But that's okay for now. In there, that's just because we got the assign upgrades. So now we need to go to activities. We have only 2 days, so we can't do anything here. There, can't do anything. There, can't do anything. There, we can just about do one of these. Secondary sponsor discovery chance. Yeah. That's all we can do for that. We've checked everything else. Let's advance.
Chief, I must remind you that we have parts fully researched that are waiting for development. Let's get that performance on the car.
No, because we don't have a number 1 and number 2 driver, my friend. Oh, unless it's talking about... Oh, sorry, it's about the chassis. Yeah, sorry. We got a lot of upgrades coming in after China. All being well. Well, actually, no, we won't have a lot of upgrades, because they're not going to be ready for both cars. And we're going to be fair, and we're going to have... You know, we're going to be fair. And we're going to do both cars as equals. I am just going to jot that difficulty up just to 101, because I think we'll be fine on 101. And then we're going to leave that episode there for YouTube. So for YouTube, thank you all very much for watching. If you did enjoy this one, make sure to drop us a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you all in the next one.